base layer is the most important piece of kit you can wear because the thermal regulation of your torso can make or break any ride. Like the nursery rhyme says, you don't want too hot or too cold, you want just right. So that means you need base layers to match both the weather and the tempo of your ride. And because the base layer is in full contact with your body, it's important that it also be comfortable and form-fitting. In the past 10 plus years, I've almost never clipped in without one, and I've used the finest that Switzerland, Sweden, and America have to offer, but none of them offer the level of comfort I've experienced with Giordana's. Giordana's mid-weight and super light base layers look the same, but they're designed for different temperature ranges and tempos. The mid-weight base layer is made for cool to warm weather rides of any intensity, and it's constructed using dry yarn, which is a fabric composed of a modernized polypropylene constructed in a tubular weave. That means it's woven like a sock and has varied densities and patterns. This tubular weaving allows Giordana to customize their base layers to be thicker in places where your torso may be exposed to the elements on a spring or fall ride, front of the arms and the chest, and thinner in others where ventilation is important, which is under the arms and at the lower back, where it will most likely be overlapped by your bib shorts or a pair of thermal bibs or knickers. Of all the base layers I tested, the midweight proved to be the most versatile. I used the long sleeve version on easy and hard rides under a short sleeve jersey on days that were chilly enough for arm warmers, like in the high 50s to mid 60s. And I also tried it under light, mid, and heavyweight jackets on a few occasions. I tested the short sleeve version on rides at the same temperature range, but with arm warmers, and I ventured out in it on days that reached 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. In every scenario, the velvety feel of the garment against my skin, along with a perfect, non-compressive form fit, kept me drier than any other layer I've used in each extreme, and I was neither too hot nor too cold, like that gal from the Three Bears. As long as I made the best choice, my body's microclimate was just right. So if you're pretty well sorted for jerseys and jackets and need a big time base layer upgrade, the midweight is the, if I could buy only one, this would be it, base layer. If you have questions about which Giordana base layers are right for you, please drop by your local retailer or use the dealer locator at www.giordanausa.com to find a shop in your neighborhood.